Hey, Daz, what's that? How are you? I hope you're going well. We are doing something a little bit different today. By a little bit different, I'm just in a different country. I just realized, might as well start. I just realized my webcam is not here at the moment. So we'll use this one, alright. And we'll make it really tiny. Different country? Yes, I'm in Korea at the moment, South Korea too. Be precise. So yeah, hopefully you're going well. I hope you're going well. I only got my monitor at the moment, so I'm trying to see what I can do with my phone. So I can read the chat.
Why don't you use your iPad?
I don't think I got Twitch on my iPad. Alright. Cool. I don't think we've got... wait, we've got an open RFC. Is the volume coming through correctly? Hopefully it is. Now we might as well start. Okay. So I'm just running a game of tests today, just to make sure that this is ready to actually do another release. Volume is perfect. Great, that is good to hear. I do need to actually set this up properly. Just, I'm getting used to it, yeah. So I've been here since Wednesday. So yeah. Anyway, what we want to do is we want to go through, fix up any issues that are outstanding. We currently have 20 in the queue. So that way we can do a release. So yeah. Okay, let's go through this at the moment. So no error dialog when creating new customers. That's perfectly fine at the moment. Those two we can fix at a later date. No easy way to get back to the group list. A lot of this is pretty simple. Yeah, that's pretty simple. We won't worry about a lot of this at the moment. RFC, change tasks, do not have a status ready for QA. Yes, that one is a bit of a big... Oh, I dropped my pen already. So ready for QA. So currently with the change tasks, we've got the status draft and all that kind of stuff, but no ready for QA. At the moment, this isn't it ain't a showstopper at the moment. But it's something we could program in the near future. The problem is there's quite a lot of stuff that relies on statuses. So it's going to affect quite a lot of locations. Okay. Okay, let's just go through and test everything. So what we want to do is, straight off the bat, let's make sure there's updates. Just do a quick refresh. Yep. Just double check I did refresh. Yep. Yeah, that seemed to update perfectly fine. Now on here, we don't actually have any, alright, cool. I'm just going to create a couple of permission sets straight off the bat. All right. And hey, Aiden, how are you today? I hope you're going well. I'm in South Korea. All right, let's yeah, because I've been telling people for quite a while now. Pretty exciting stuff for me. It's going well so far. Got my set up. Oops, all right. We want to actually add in for this particular UAT for the team leader. Done. All right. And we want to make sure that they are a team leader. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, the Instagram posts do say it. Yes, they do. But yes, I'm made it safely. And then I was able to jump back into work, which was nice. All right. Yeah. It's quite nice over here. Today was a bit rainy, but still rather warm. It's about 20 degrees Celsius. Just testing the risk, making sure that these are all working. Yep. No. So where I am is a bit slower than what we've got. Speed test. I think when we tested it was about 20 something. Oh, okay, no, it's a bit faster now. All right, oh, that's good. When we tested it was about 20. But yeah, otherwise it's fine. It's fine. I haven't had too much of an issue or hassle or anything like that. So yeah. If we go this down to mediums. Oh, did that yeah, you've got to remove that old URL. Alright, medium URL. Yep, cool. Yeah, the domain went. Okay, test plan, did I make a simple test plan? Alright. Yep. Last time I checked, the order of these was working perfectly fine. So let's now, one useful information, actually 2 bits of useful information in this section would be what the last change task information has, dealing with start date and end date, and the but I went and got Aiden Bennett for 3 years for the same price they wanted me to renew at. Oh wow, nice. And another bit of information is the start and end date of the other stuff. idea is we do submit RFC for approval. Now for the admin, it doesn't need the approval process. However, we go straight to start RFC, even though I've added in both groups and UAT has. All right, let's test this out. It's not telling me. Oh. Alright, this is a bug. Okay, method 1. Create a new RFC. It is assigned to groups. Administration group with no community leader, and then 2, we want the UAT group with 1 group team leader. And just before I actually do anything, let's make sure that I do have that option. So my profile, it doesn't show in here. Oh, that's why. Okay, this is not a bug. That should have. That should have worked. Oh, this is a bug. All right. Now just double checking that I'm framing myself correctly. All right, cool. It's a bit there, but it's fine. Okay. Updating user to team leader does not save. All right. So method. Going into NearBeach to navigate the menu. Users, select a user, scroll down to the user group section, click on team leader, radio button, not radio, checkbox, box to state that this particular user is a team leader. Refresh page. Okay, cool. Expected results. User will be a team leader. Actual results. User's team leader status is not saved. All right. That one is one we got to fix. So, priority. Now this is actually a major one. It's not show-stopping anything. This is a bug. This happens to be submitted. We're going to work on this at the moment because I reckon I can get this out pretty quickly. Users and groups. Create. All right. Let's see what is happening. So, when I tick on this, we're going to go to user group leader status. So let's go over here. Let's close all. So make sure I can actually see my phone. Okay, cool. Oops. All right. So let's follow essentially the data. URLs. So we want update group leader status. There it is. So this is part of the admin views. So we go under the views. We go admin views. Update group leader status. There it is right there. All right. So we've got a form, is valid. We're passing this. And then what's actually happening is user group update. Oh, we don't have one for the permission set. Okay. Now this might not be the solution. So what's actually happening is it's not hitting either of these because the destination is actually user. So in this sort of case, what we actually got to do is to actually make sure that it is username 2. There's no other information coming through, but the problem is we've got 2 bits of information which we should be feeding through. I've really got to fix up these this whole thing. Okay. Let's edit another group. Okay. Yeah, this is it's a UI UX bug. I might need to actually split this down into 3 different components. It's not going to be fun. Okay. Where's my bugs? Okay, with the above image, we have the following permissions as following user groups and permissions. permissions set up. Okay, now do we actually have a table in here? Yes. So what we have is group, group permission. So I should put permissions. All right. So in here we'll have the empty group. We've got it as the administration, and then we've got user acceptance testing, and we have team leader. This information is not displayed as discussed in the above section, and you can tell this is really confusing to find out what permissions belong to which group against the user. Alright, this is going to be a major issue to fix up. This is actually a major one. There's a bug. Let's say submitted. Okay, cool. This also has a flow-on effect. Hey, Nocturnal! How are you today? I hope you're going well. I sadly don't have Socks with me today. She is back home in Australia. This also will have a flow-on effect where adding on extra permissions like team leader or art. Yeah, I can't complain. I'm having fun in South Korea. I keep finding more and more issues with NearBeach. So yes. Let's just say this section here really needs a massive amount of work on. So yeah, I should also deep source.io. I have forgotten to do one thing. I was meant to do this last week, but I was not feeling well. I needed the whole week off. All right. Making sure that this is Oktoberfest. All right, we've got issues. Okay. Got to reread my contributing guide. How's your holidays going? Good, good. I'm still working. So someone has pointed out it's like a working holiday. Like I finished at 3:30 today. I was able to wander around a bit. So yeah, I did 20,000 steps on Saturday. A lot of steps. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I just got to wake up at 6:30ish, just so that I can make the 9 to 5 back at home. But other than that, that's fine. It's not a hassle. How does one do so many steps? We went to a castle. It's up here. Somewhere. It's one of the palaces. I forgot which one it is. Which one was it?
Young Bukjong.
Young
Bukjong.
Yeah, alright, it's this one. Young Bukjong. Palace. Excuse my pronunciation. I'm terrible at pronouncing things on a given day. So yeah, that's a huge place. Like, yeah, it's quite big. But yeah, it was nice. So it was a really nice day to do it on. I only managed to do 15k on a good day. Alright, so I've just got to double check this whilst I'm remembering, because it's now Hacktoberfest. NearBeach is being a part of Hacktoberfest. I have registered it. I do believe I'm flagging the repository exactly how it should be, so it should be picked up. If you'd like to join our community, Discord, contributing to NearBeach, we're always looking to try many different, for example, donating, bug testing, bug fixing, writing documentation, running components, refactoring, updating, okay, cool, and many more join our community, code of contact, we've got our code of contact, which is just a copy paste. That's been built framework. I'm glad I did a lot of this last year, so I'm just double checking that makes sense. Better than me, I'm sure. Do you know much Korean? No, I don't. I still haven't learned how to say please, thank yous, and stuff like that. I sit there and I just wave, and I bow, and I point at things. So, yeah. Otherwise my partner says thank you, goodbye, and all that kind of stuff. Objects at NearBeach, each organised module. Alright, cool. That shouldn't have changed. Donating. Except we should really remove that next year, as we won't have any cloud hosting. I don't think we have any software costs. We do have admin costs. It's the thing about running a not-for-profit. You still have some admin costs. Freelance costs, we want to keep that in. Bug reporting. Ooh, we've got to edit this. Alright. So bug reporting, during Hacktoberfest, you're more than welcome to submit issues. More than welcome to submit issues. Cool. And then we've got deep source, code climate issues, and pull requests. And documentation. Cool. You should be removing old Bugzilla reference. Cool. I'm just catching up on chat, sorry. You might do the same when you go to Spain at Hartoon. Oh, fair enough. I know a little bit of Spanish, like not enough to start a conversation. But I picked up a few words. I just really need to sit down with it again. I don't get enough steps in. I'm the heaviest I've been. Damn. Once I move at the end of the month, I'm around the corner from a best friend, and he'll force me to train with him. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm slowly losing weight. Due to being sick, I actually lost a large amount of kilograms, which is good, but not really good at the same time. So hopefully that trend will happen. I'm trying to force myself to get out and walk, either at lunchtime or just after work. Just after work it's like 3:30, so I can go off and do touristy stuff. Alright, I should put in local setup. NearBeach.read the docs. I thought I did this last year. And don't tell me I did it and didn't pull in the documentation. It was strange when you went to Italy. I understood what people were saying a lot of the time. Your dad is Italian. but I'm very limited to what I can respond with. Yeah, that's kind of neat. I can a bit of Spanish. I think I am gonna get a phrasebook, because I don't have that phrasebook with me. But if I needed to, I can pull out the phrasebook and point at a common phrase. The W.H. Smith's near me doesn't have one. Okay. Yeah, my partner bought a phrasebook before coming over. Now, I've just realized something. I'm going to update the edit stream. I'm going to be like writing documentation for Oktoberfest stuff. Okay, and then I'm going to put down here Oktoberfest. Yeah, lovely. Alright, I've realized that I don't have a local setup option down here. Okay, so let's get that up and running. So, first, let's kill that, get status, let's check out NearBeach status, git diff, I found one on Amazon. It's £8, but it has £4 shipping. Yeah, fair enough. So it's $8 worth of shipping, Australian. Jesus. Okay, so git check out documentation. Cool. All right. So we should now be in the documentation stuff, which is good. Okay, docs. Now I've got to remember how I wrote up all of this. So we've got indexed, welcome to NearBeach, minimum requirements, after installing, installation of, alright, cool. So what I want to do is I want to cd back into that directory, but into the docs. Alright. Set up dev environment. So it looks like we've got something in here already. We just haven't done anything with it. Alright, so installation, administration. We don't actually have that after installation. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, I don't know why it's so much. All right. A lot of this would be just the exact same stuff. Caption. Local. Set up local development environment. Set up sec. Okay, straight off the bat, we want setup dev environment / easy development environment. We don't want anything too complicated for anyone, and then uncomplicated development environment, like so. I know stuff is happening with the British pound being unstable and bouncing down and up again. Oh no. So it's probably because of that. Yeah. That is not good. Alright. Now, if memory serves me correctly, I should be able to preview these somehow. I just want to preview it. Markdown, all right. We might as well just, all right. All right, that's not doing what I want it to do. Done. This is getting way too, it should be pretty simple. Okay. Straight off the bat, I want to do, and what I want to do is dev environment. And then after this, I want to production environment. All right. All right. Cool. I knew I did this. at one particular point. Cancel. I just never released it, which was silly of me. Okay. Let's get status. Update document to the to reference the dev environment stuff. Git push. Okay. Now, read the docs.org, I think it is. Might be .io. Log in. Give me a couple of seconds. Secret screen, get to look at my face. All right, cool. And we'll so this one's failing, but I don't remember writing a document for it. Okay, not a problem, but it's something we could potentially do. Okay, this one's passing 0 minutes ago, so we've got it on the documentation branch. I actually want to go back here. So it's currently building it. It'll take a little while. Whilst that's happening, NearBeach.read docs. I want the documentation version of it. Yeah, it's not appearing here just yet. I wonder why it isn't also appearing on here. Update patch NearBeach, yeah, basic usage, and then am I just doing something wrong? Anyway. Oops, didn't want to do that. Build complete. So what we want to do is we want to clear the cookies. No, not clear the cookies. We want to just do a hard refresh. Dev environment, all right. And it's not actually showing. Oh no, here it is, dev environment and then local development setup. I can get rid of these. Production environment, dev environment. I do want it to be over there too. But in the meantime, config. Yep, all right. Dragged it up. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Oh, there it is. Local dev environment is now set up there. Okay, cool. All right, let's have a read through this. Make sure this is all correct. Do not use any of this method for any UAT dev or private environments that are not on your local. The setting files can contain ticket that is published. Yep. Do not edit this editor. Associate can be pushed to a public GitHub. If you would like any help on these environments, Discord. All right, cool. NearBeach currently supports a version of Django version 3.1 plus. Yep. Let's just wiki Django. We should update that to 3.2. All right, so we've got that 3.2 down. Okay, more information about upgrading Django can be found in the Django documentation. Great. Attention, we assume you have Python installed in the local system. If not, please follow these instructions. Yep, attention, we assume you have Python 3.6 on your local system. If not, please follow these instructions. Great. What licenses NearBeach? It would be the MIT license. So if you go on here, we should actually have it. MIT license. So nothing too fancy at the moment. Yeah. All right. Probably the history of Python. Okay, version 3. So we need to change that to 3.7 at the moment. Uh, 3.7. Oh, not 67, 3.7. All right. So, going back to the documentation, download the Git repository in a terminal, CD, just download it, use Git to download the NearBeach source code, yep, cool, CD into the NearBeach. Once pip is upgraded, you'll need to create a virtual environment, sudo, yep, sweet. Create your own virtual environment for Python, yep. This will create a directory called pip. Yep, activate that, yep. Your terminal prompt will indicate that it's working, yep. Install all requirements, yep. Create the database, create a super user by, yep. And run the server. Sweet. Now let's just test this. Because it can't hurt to test it. Okay, let's add in a new grass. Alright, I know you guys can't see that very well. Alright, so let's go to CD site. Do we have, okay, make directory temp. Okay, git clone. Just making sure that this works, because then I would want to point people at this particular documentation from our site on GitHub. I don't necessarily want to point people at the more complicated one, just because it's really just overly complicated for what it is. I've spent time trying to simplify it. I keep forgetting how big the NearBeach is getting now. Okay, cool. CD into NearBeach. Sweet. We've already got virtual environment, so virtual environment env, env, source env bin activate, which is this line here. And then what we need to do, pip install read the requirements.txt. Alright. Python 3, manage migrate. Python 3 manage.create super user. I've mucked up the password. Python 3 manage on server. Alright, this works. People can get to this very easily. Sweet. Okay. What we'll probably, to compile the JavaScript code, so we run npm run prod or npm run watch, we need to extend that. Make sure you have installed the node libraries with npm install. Once installed. Alright, cool. Run the web server to access NearBeach. Open up your browser and go to localhost 1000. Or alternatively, HTTP 127.0.0.1 8000. Alright, should that be another code block after pip install? It should be. Actually, I might expand on this. So, what am I do? Install. Keep that there for the moment. To install all npm packages, please run the following code. And then what I want to do is code block bash npm install. Once all code blocks I am having a massive brain fart. Once npm has finished installing, you can compile the code using the following. the npm command. Yeah, you can either run this one or this one. Run prod. Alternatively, you can run a watch. Actually, I'll make that a so yeah, I'll just keep that separate, like down here. All right, and then people should join our Discord. Oh, wrong side. Git status. Update to the simple Oh no, I think I understand what you mean. Sorry, I've been a bit confused. Usually with the Python side of things and the JavaScript side of things, I run them in two different terminals. Just because you might run npm run watch, and you might run the server at the same time. So actually splitting this note out and having its own thing for the JavaScript, I think would be a lot better. From the point of readable sort of things. Alright, so now that that has been pushed, I am going to pop these back over here and then up here and just... Alright. We don't want to cancel that build. No. Unloading, build complete. So this build, there we go. Yep, cool. And then what we want to do is we want to merge that in. But before we do that, let's go to our contributing document and let's put in a setup in here. But first, what we've got to do is we've got to git checkout to our main. We want to do a git pull. So we pull all our changes in, and then what I want to do, when I go to the document, I want to pull every change that I've done in the main back into the document. Checkout, documentation, git merge, git main. So this is just merging everything in, and I think we just do just a git push, just to tell upstairs that, hey, I've just merged all this in. The best thing is when I go to actually consolidate them again, it will skip a lot of this. It'll be fine. Okay. So we want the contributing guide. So this would be down here. So this is markup. Contributing to NearBeach, code of contact, NearBeach overview, objects in NearBeach, donating. Okay, we'll set it up a bit higher. Setting up local dev environment. Please follow to actually copy this, paste it in, and what we want to have here, something like local dev environment. So at the moment, it's going to be this one. Like so, that documentation, that will just change to the latest. Documentation is just the branch anyway. But we'll always have that documentation branch. Oh, does NearBeach have a precompiled version of JavaScript when you download the Git? Yes. Yes, it does. If not, run server will have issues, right? So it does. I don't always push up the latest versions when I'm fixing. However, when I get to a certain point, I will actually push that compiled version up. So yeah, usually if during a night, if I know I'm going to do 4 commits, I might not do it for the first 3, and then on the last commit, I'll send up the code. So yeah. Please follow the instructions in our documentation, set up local dev environment. All right, that should be fine. Donating, yep, bug reporting. Okay, code climate, yep. All right, I think that should be good. Git add commit. All right, updating from I am. There's something wrong here. There you go. I've got to be in the correct directory to do that. And then once that loads up, we'll double check it. We'll check that. It should be fine. Okay. Meaning what we could do is we could do a pull request. A lot of this I don't need to do on a document pull request, so updating documentation for Oktoberfest. I was meant to do this last week, but sadly I was not in the mood. I was ill. Alright, cool. A lot of this we don't need to worry about because it'll be the same. Confirm merge, just double checking. Yep, just files changed, just making sure. It's just that those files. Yep. We won't delete the branch because I'll constantly be using that branch. I mainly did it so that I could update the documentation, test the documentation, and then keep things separate. So let's tell the world. You once again open forward to dirt. once again open for Hacktoberfest. If you want to set up your local environment, already prepared simple instructions. Okay, and then what I need to do is NearBeach.read the docs. Just needed to reload because that last one was cached. Okay. All right, cool. Sweet, now that I've done that, let's go to deep source. Let's find some tasks people can quickly do. So we've gotten a lot of these issues. All right, we used to have a lot of issues with NearBeach, with just how the code was laid out and all that kind of fun stuff. So we've fixed up a vast majority of those issues. We're now down to 269. It has taken us a long time of me just every now and then tackling large numbers of it. So yes, let's. So I'm hoping there hasn't been an increase lately. All right, cool. So let's do all issues. I don't want this to be dealing with tests. All right. That one is a known issue. I feel like a lot of these I got trapped down to. Makes sense. Could automate compiling JavaScript, perhaps have a bot which adds the compiled JavaScript if an accepted PR. JS changes. Sorry, my car is getting picked up for repairs. I've been having trouble. Oh yeah, fair enough. Yep. Thank you for your help. Yeah, I haven't thought about automating quite a lot of the JavaScript just yet, just because I haven't had many people contribute. It would be one thing which I would want to actually have a look at. So when people do pull requests and all that kind of stuff, we all know instantly that the compiled static files are always going to clash. So yeah. Using stringed assignment statements. Oh yeah, this is a weird one. I've tried a lot of these are like little tiny things which I'm just like disagreeing with. Alright. Duplicate the name of its containing class. Some of these The local variable name hides the variable defined in the outer scope, making it inaccessible and might confuse. Saves forgetting. Yes, I have a terrible memory, so I will make everything otherwise stuff breaks. Yeah, fair enough. I do want to actually sort of automate quite a lot of what I want to do. So I've probably talked about this a few times now, but I want to do a Raspberry Pi cluster, or I have a friend who's convinced me just buy the Raspberry Compute modules and a board and stuff like that and set it up there and have a Kubernetes cluster. So the idea is I can test Kubernetes with it. I can test how well it'll scale it out and all that kind of fun stuff. But I can also run automated tests where it will deploy the static files automatically to a S3 bucket or Azure CDN or something like that. So yeah, it's just got to figure all that out and get myself some Raspberry Pi computes. So yes, I will one day automate quite a lot of what I'm doing. So yeah, I want to be able to send it off, have it run its tests, have everything sort of set up so I can be like, all right, cool, double checking, great, this is ready for deployment, and I click a button and it gets deployed. And also figuring out how to get it so that it updates clients and all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, at the moment, let's see, updating my environments is time consuming because there's a bit for me to do. Like, it's not just me saying, all right, update this to the latest version, because I'm using serverless sort of stuff. It's not really handy having static files on there because you're spinning up a serverless environment just to hand out static files when you can just use a CDN. It's a lot cheaper. It's a lot more effective and stuff like that. So currently with this, the original plan was to go all serverless and set this all up, but it ended up costing a lot more. This is a very old version of NearBeach, which I just haven't updated. So yeah, got a lot to figure out. Hell, I could drop the idea of hosting entirely and just get people to self-host. But I want that feedback loop, that's the problem. Is the only way I can get that feedback loop is if I get people who will be like, oh, okay, I don't need to worry about hosting, I'll jump on. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what's happening here. All right. We've got a couple of really weird ones. Too many blank lines found. Create an issue on GitHub. Cool, done. You think those redefines? All right. Which one was it? Redefine variables from outer scope, because the class is also all lowercase. Yeah, so this and this. I mean, I could always change this to user list underscore results. The customer one? in models.py. Oh. That would be this line, this issue. Because the class is also in lowercase. Yes, it is. I've also got to figure out if this is still needed, this piece of code. So yeah, there was a reason why I need to do this. It's because there's something with this. And I've forgotten exactly why. All right. This snake case is a Django thing. No, because I just preferred that when I first built up this this file, this models file. They're meant to be camel case, I do believe, and it is something I will be changing relatively soon. So yeah, they're meant to be like proper camel case. It's just that when I did this back in like 2017, I was like, oh, I just did it all in that sort of case because I found it hard reading this back then. It's a stupid thing I did. Let's just put it down as that, and now I'm paying for it. Anyway, this is me. Determine if the following is still required. Copy permit link. Do we still need this class / function within models? Did we update the permission sets to be separated from this? Okay, that's a me issue. Yeah, it is something I really should go through and clean up. Well, I am cleaning up the code base for NearBeach. It's something I should go in and actually fix up that whole entire section. You'll notice also I purposely make it so that these are still named like this. I'm probably going to get rid of all that. Also, when I'm getting closer to a proper beta release, I want this all set up perfectly, which does mean I've got to reset the whole database, which does mean I need to actually write a script to get data from the old data set to the new data set. Make sure when you change that, you do it in a good IDD, which checks the name changes. Yes. Oh yes. Yes, it's going to be painful. But yeah, I'll probably end up buying PyCharm So I know their prices have just gone up, and I've just missed that. But that's fine. Oof. Yeah, that's fine. If it saves me a couple of hours, that actually worked out a lot better. The one reason why I know that if you guys are ever interested, oops, sorry about that. It is free for open source projects. However, we technically don't fall under that at the moment because we are planning on trying to get people to use it so that way we need to charge for it. So we don't actually fall under that free one anymore. Even though we're not taking anything at the moment, it's just because we're trying to advertise it and so forth. And one thing I could do is get rid of this until we are 100% ready to start charging for it and then pay for a license. But yeah, one of those things. I've just got to, I thought I would have my everything set up by now, but I just haven't. It is getting, it's about 7 here. I could go for a little bit more, but I won't be going late tonight. I'll be cutting the stream short, just because I'm touristy thing. So yeah. Okay, we've done that. Okay, cool. So I feel like this will get fixed. Yeah, when I feel like it isn't needed anymore, that function. But this, there's a reason why I do this, but this just matches them up. With Pylance in VS Code, it's been doing fairly well with my code base. Ooh, Pylance. I do believe I got Pylance. Yeah. Yeah, I can't complain about it at all. Okay, going back. Least frequent. Okay, requiring template literals instead of a string concatenate. Oh, I see. Yeah. Someone else can fix this. If you use rename feature, it fixes imports as well. Oh, neat. All right, cool. So if I go to not change all occurrences. Oh God, I use it a lot. Rename symbol F2. F2. And then I can just go object assignment. And that should change everything. Neat. Just making it too easy. I won't do that today, but yes, I do need to go through this table. There are things in here which I want to get rid of too. So the models table is probably the surviving code from the complete deletion. So at one particular point, I showed people NearBeach, they gave me some feedback. I was like, all right, cool. A lot of things that I was dreading, and I was like, all right, I need to scrap the whole thing and actually rebuild it from the ground up. I took the models table with me when I should have rebuilt the models table too. So there are things in here like quotes, which are no longer in NearBeach whatsoever. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here which I gotta get rid of. Double check it works. It's been working well for me, but I always get a bit nervous with AutoMagic. Yes. So what I'll probably end up doing is doing this later. We'll make a stream out of it. So yeah, and then we'll probably do it when we go up a version. So we are on, I keep forgetting what version I'm on. We're on 29. Do it going up to on the 30th branch. Actually, I might undo what I did, but out of curiosity, cool. Reset hard. All right. Now, what was I doing? I was in here for hanging indent. Yeah, I don't know how to state that. Multiple spaces found before operator. Literally just going through a lot of these and just being like, yep, test membership should be not in. Avoid using wildcard imports. Import everything as D3 from D3. Oh, this one actually requires me going through and finding out what functionality in D3 I actually use. Alright, I can see why not to include it. But yeah, closing bracket does not match visual indentation. I'm gonna leave that one in for the moment. Always use key with V4. All right. These are good ones to actually get anyone to sink their teeth in. Use const declarations for variables that are never reassigned. Definitely. And we'll just do the line too long one. I won't today. Alright, cool. I'm probably going to finish up there. We're just past the hour and a half mark. Oops, but we are getting ready for Hacktoberfest. I'm hoping to work on NearBeach a little bit tomorrow. I'm hoping to do another release very shortly. I am Let's JavaScript recasting engine. All right. Let's rate coding butter. Sorry, got to do this over here. I didn't freaking copy. Yeah, Inception, yep. Alright, it finally pasted. Alright, cool. We're going for the raid. Alright, I'm just going to put it on the secret screen. So yes, thanks very much everyone for coming tonight. It has been good. I'm hoping to do another release very soon. From there, I will hopefully be able to, once again, start cleaning up code this month. And yeah, anyway, I'm going to run because we haven't really eaten much today and we need to go get food. So yes, thank you very much for being here.